And the credit has to be given to Aramco's management, to the kingdom's management, the financials running a company of this size with this kind of income and these kind of operations across the world is quite a challenge in its own right, as much as a challenge as the production and the refining and the execution of projects. So it will stay this way, I think, as long as the markets persist the way they are, and there's no reason to expect them not to, with all the turmoil in the global political arena. We're going to see this for a while. Of course, there are unknowns. You know, what will happen with China? You were just discussing that. The Far Eastern market is very important. Also, what about the embargo on Russian oil and gas? Will that become more pervasive? Will it extend beyond 2022? So there are long-term issues, but in the near term, I think we'll see these kind of income for oil persist for the balance of this year.
And we know Aramco shares have risen significantly this year in line with the surging price of oil. Sadat, how sustainable are current market fundamentals and energy prices as we come into the summer, in your view?
Look, going into the summer, I believe there are two sets of factors, some supporting higher prices, some not. Supporting higher prices is a seasonal surge in demand, which is inevitable. The continuing shortage of supply, which will prop up prices, depending on what happens again with the Ukrainian conflict, and the lack of investments. I think this business of counting a lot on alternative energy, you know, was well-intentioned, but it's not delivering. So those are factors that will prop up oil prices. On the other hand, the potential loss of demand in the Far East, the potential collapse of certain markets due to inflation and recession in general, those will decrease the demand. We've already seen, by the way, a decrease in demand from 98.5 million earlier this quarter to almost 97.5. So loss of demand is also working. Two factors working against opposite each other, but balanced oil for the while is likely the outlook.